Hey guys, welcome back for today's video. It is going to be another short one today, taking a quick look at a key bicep exercise for overall mass and for building larger arms. And this is something that you have likely been doing your whole lifting career, the standing bicep curl using a dumbbell. Now, of course, depending on how you perform the exercise, you're going to be able to target your biceps and the brachioradialis and so on in different ways. And so I'm going to go through a couple of different variations on how to perform the exercise. And throughout the video, I'm going to be giving you some advice on when and where to use it in your training program or your workout, sort of the perfect rep ranges for you depending on your goal. I'll talk about how to progress the exercise and then give you some details on a full bicep workout. So stay tuned. First things first, grab some dumbbells. Then you want to get set up so that your shoulder blades are locked in a stable position, both backs are retracted and down, depressed. And the first variation of the curl that I'll go through is one that targets three important muscles based on the transition that you go through from a neutral or a hammer grip to an on the hand or supinated grip as you perform the exercise. Now, the neutral grip portion is going to target the brachioradialis in your forearm, as well as the brachialis muscle, which sits just beneath the biceps, as well as, of course, targeting the biceps itself. Now, most of the bicep engagement is gonna happen as you start the rotation to an on-the-hand grip and all the way up to the top. At the top of the movement, what you want to think about is contracting, squeezing that bicep as hard as you can, as you twist your forearm so that your pinky is pointing outward right at the top of the movement as much as possible. That's really gonna engage and shorten the bicep essentially fully at that point. Then you're going to want to perform the negative of the movement with a completely on the hand or supinated grip. That's really going to focus on stressing the bicep during the eccentric, which is the phase of the movement where you're going to get most of the hypertrophic stimulus. Then you want to repeat the rep as many times as your program indicates. Now, from my perspective, with the engagement of these three muscles or muscle groups within one exercise, it is, in my opinion, an excellent overall arm building movement. There are a few more tips and tricks that we can get into in order to get the most out of the exercise. So just comment below if you wanted to get a couple extra tips, or send me a DM over on Instagram. Happy to answer any of those questions or provide additional information. Next version up, a fully supinated grip curl. So yes, most of the tension here is going to be generated by your biceps. The setup is essentially the same, particularly at your shoulder, so fully retracted, fully depressed shoulder blades. You're going to go through the usual bicep curl routine. You want to make sure those shoulders stay still. You want to make sure your elbows stay essentially still as well. You don't want to be arching your lower back. You really want to use your bicep for the movement and prevent any strain on the lower back. Again, you're going to use the negative to really stress the bicep, so generate a lot of tension as the bicep is lengthening. Now, you can, of course, perform these exercises either standing or seated. And if you want some insight as to when you might consider sitting versus standing, then again, just drop a comment below, let me know. Happy to answer those, but just trying to keep this video nice and short. So just know you can do either way. And the final variation really isn't a true bicep curl, if you will, because the main target is going to be both the brachioradialis in your forearm as well as the brachialis in your upper arm. Still a valuable curl because you want to make sure that you're developing those muscles. Again, you can perform either seated or standing. This is a pretty good one if you want to engage your forearm. If you're not doing any separate forearm work in your current training program, this is one way to make sure you target both the biceps as well as forearm muscles at the same time. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. As promised, nice and short. As usual, I would encourage you to give the video a thumbs up if you found it to be beneficial, as well as let me know what you think about this quick hit approach. Short topics, quick videos. As always, I would encourage you to share the video with your lifting partners and with your friends, and to not only subscribe to the channel, but to ring the bell so that you're gonna get the notification for each week's video aimed at helping you guys to maximize your fitness and your physique potential. But Until next week's video, guys, as always, aloha from beautiful Kauai.